This season on Best in Miniature.
Make it mini.
Oh my gosh.
At the start of this journey, 11 miniaturists entered the workshop with big dreams for their tiny homes. In each challenge, there's skill,
And we have fire.
creativity,
What am I doing?
and patience
Oh my God, driving me nuts.
were put to the test as they built their miniature dream homes,
Beautiful.
one room at a time.
Yes.
And while the objects were small, the stakes could not have been higher.
Go tiny or go home?
One by one, the miniaturists who didn't measure up
Antavia, Susan, Kat, Lewis, Tina, Tom, Roxanne, Shello.
went home.
Congratulations, you three. You've made it to the final.
Stephen, Suzette, and Philip will face off in the final big challenge.
They've got to compete with me.
I definitely am here to win.
I have to keep going. I've made it this far.
But only one will be crowned
Best in Miniature.
Being in the final three is just astounding. I didn't really think I was going to make it this far. I'm from sunny England. I'm an artist, restorer. I paint stuff.
Whoa, it's a painterly wonder world in here.
But I also like using wood. And when you're doing stuff to it, it sort of takes on a life of its own.
He's either carving something or he's teasing a bucket of bees, I'm not sure.
I'm always looking at stuff to make into something else. In the beginning, I was making the miniatures for me.
Oh, no, the judges aren't going to like it. It's painted to look like towels. Oh.
But I've heard what the judges actually want. Now, I'm confident in what I can do.
Today's big winner is Stephen.
Thank you very much.
Jolly good.
The colours, the atmosphere, the drama, the fun, it was bonkers.
So doing this competition has been very good on different levels. I've never won anything like this before. I would love to win. It would be amazing.
Making it to the finals is validation that I'm good at what I do. It feels amazing to be the last woman standing. I love being scared. I just love that feeling. My miniatures are heavily inspired by horror movies. I love Halloween. I love haunted houses. I have loved every minute of watching the judges react to my rooms.
We're all excited to scream and cry and barf with fear.
That's all I want people to feel when they see my work. Scary things really just make me happy. It has been one hell of a journey. It's mentally and physically exhausting to do this. And there's so much pressure. You know, that feeling of I'm about to spiral, I feel it coming on. My God. But I'm a fighter. I can't quit now. I want to do this for myself.
This is right up there with some of the best work I've seen.
That's a huge compliment. Thank you. I do have the talent to win this competition.
Suzette and Steven have a very unique aesthetic, but I'm going to crush them.
I'm from New York. I'll break your legs.
I've been a New Yorker for over a decade now, and I make miniatures as my full-time job. I'm hoping that this bold, modern design will tower above my competition.
I'm nothing but confidence.
His vision is so clear. So either you like his vision or you don't.
Very, very modern and classy. This competition has been a wild, twisting, turning, emotional roller coaster. I think I've felt every emotion the human body and the human brain can produce. I'm not going crazy. The praise.
You have the most impeccable eye for detail and fine detail that I love, Philip. I absolutely love.
The criticism.
Because you're using a lot of foam core or board, things are starting to feel a little flat.
That's pushed me.
Oh, I've never done stained wood before. This is kind of fun.
I am definitely a more evolved person. I think that's something that this competition has changed in me. I have what it takes to be best in miniature. I am definitely here to win.
Welcome back to the workshop for the very last time. Today, one of you will be crowned Best in Miniature.
Oh my gosh.
You should all be very proud of yourself. Congratulations.
At the end of this challenge, one of you three will win the grand prize of $10,000, a residency at the International Guild of Miniature Artisans in beautiful Castine, Maine, and a gift card to purchase supplies and pieces from HBS Miniatures.
I would probably use the prize money to open a storefront. I'm gonna cash in.
Last time, you completed your interiors. Today, you'll return to where it all began by creating a beautiful outdoor living space with spectacular landscaping.
My specialty is making exteriors. It's what I focus on the most. I'm ready.
In addition to landscaping your property, you will also have to build an outbuilding of your choice to make your house complete.
You have 9 hours for this final challenge.
This is it. Winner takes all.
Make it mini.
This is the last big challenge that is going to win you Best in Miniature, and the pressure is immense.
Oh, stinky.
Go big or go home. I have to be better. I've got to do something different.
Oh, why? It's going to be very hard. We are all so different in what we do, but I should be able to win.
A little under 2. I'm just figuring out how big this needs to be to raise it to meet street level.
I always like to say I'm kind of a miniature architect. When I was a kid, I was always enamored with building cities, skyscrapers. It's gonna be a magazine launch. There's clearly a fashion editor that lives in this house, and this is a new venture that they're in charge of. I'm going for ultra manicured, big magazine event in this gorgeous backyard. It's gonna be white linen tablecloths, it's gonna be glam.
And then you come over the beautiful wall. You're gonna have the alleys, dumpsters, pallets, garbage.
It's New York, it's an urban environment. I'm gonna have to have like maybe a dead body. Our murder rate is very low though, per capita. It's very safe.
I've got a good, fun design.
I would love to win. I believe in my ability, which I think I've proven over and over again.
I feel great about it.
I'm so happy to see my house fully made, and now we have the opportunity to give it some landscape, which is one of my favorite things to do. It really just makes the house come alive. The landscaping outside of my house is going to be what you would imagine would be surrounding a haunted house. It's going to have a dead tree, it's going to have a mausoleum, some gravestones, a stone wall entrance. In the attic, we know that the owner got sucked into the black hole, and now he is just trapped inside the house forever. Now that we're towards the end, you see that all along, this house is surrounded by death. It is horrific, it is evil, and you don't ever want to step foot inside this house. I love scary. I just love horror. It's a lot more fun to be creepy.
Just want to get a nice curve. It's slightly complicated because mine's quite a big house. It's got opening doors at the front that I've actually got to engineer it so that it works properly as well. My house is sort of an old antique doll's house, and it's built by somebody who had a bit of woodworking skills but was fairly artistic, and they're using natural things, and the gardens will be the same. It's supposed to be sort of based on sort of 19th century parkland that would have surrounded the house from all sides. It's got a folly, it'll have topiary trees, and it's fairly uncluttered like a natural landscape would have been at the time. Oh, an outdoor living space is sort of like very important. And, you know, especially when you've got cats and children and God knows what. Winning, it would be amazing, not just for me, for my better half and children and stuff. This would actually think, what? That's what he's doing, wow.
What is going to be the hardest part about creating the outdoor space for the miniaturists?
I've designed a lot of outdoor spaces, and I have not done things on quite this speed before.
Yes.
So the challenge of what can they do in this time frame is going to be tricky. We've already seen what the miniaturists can create inside, so I want to see what kind of world they're going to create outside. How will their personality, story, and style shine through?
In nature, we get to play with different colors and tones, and rocks and stones are a great way to grab someone's eye. So we let our grasses become the backdrop, and then we do our creation through stones.
I am using this faux brick facade for my alleyways, and I'm painting it black because I hate red brick.
I feel a sense of pressure and almost kind of like, I need to do this for New York. I need to show what's real, what's on the side of this beautiful building. Like, yeah, it's perfect. It's out of a magazine. There's 2 dumpsters on the side, graffiti, and a bunch of garbage. And that's how it really is.
That'll look really, really good.
These are from one of the local parks. I've been collecting pine cones, and to me, they look like trees, and I'm going to cut them into shapes and topiary them, and they're going to be in the garden. They're rather nice. I think they're just lovely organic things. It's something that I've never seen before, but again, it's a thing that just seems obvious that if you didn't have trees to hand, use fir cones. There's a certain satisfaction in just making something out of found objects. I'm always looking at stuff to make into something else.
What's the weight of it?
Oh.
Is it heavy?
It feels like paper.
It's a yogurt pot.
Oh.
That is so
Very
silly.
inventive.
Well, I'm making some butler's mirrors at the bottom of a drinks can and some air rifle pellets. I'm just turning these sticks into books. Magic. It's a really good feeling to actually convert something into something else. And when it actually looks like what it's supposed to look like is wonderful. I've always thought that like fir cones have another reason that they're here. And obviously, it's for dolls' houses and model railways. I hope the judges noticed the effort.
You have 7 hours left, everybody. In this case, the grass is definitely greener on the other side.
Brace yourselves.
So I've just got to do my bushes. I've got to stick my castle together and weather it down and paint all the detail on it, but it's all going to plan, strangely enough.
I'm just so stressed about all this space that I have. I want there to be a ton of texture, and I need to think smart here and use the right materials that will take me less time. It's so much to cover. Do not spiral as I turn this knob around. This is the last big challenge. I have to do something amazing. My mind is just spinning. The pressure never ends. I'm at stage, uh-oh.
This is it. The day has come where somebody will finally be crowned Best in Miniature.
I can't wait to see how they tie everything up into a bow.
What are you looking for with the outdoor living spaces?
The end of the story. Over the past 9 challenges in their rooms, we've heard tales from a bloke in a shed, a glamorous magazine editor, and a haunted house. The final chapter is the exterior. It completes that story.
Yeah. Philip, Stephen, and Suzette. Why are these our 3 finalists?
They've all impressed us in different ways.
Philip is a master of precision in creating these really tight, beautifully curated spaces. Philip's house has such a presence. It's without a doubt the tallest miniature house in the competition. But his living room was where we really saw what he was capable of and what he could make with simply a piece of paper and cardboard. Suzette obviously creating a world of horror. And she's really great at evoking emotion from us.
Mostly fear.
She brings us in, but she's so skillful at the details and with her storytelling.
Suzette has taken us on a horror-filled adventure. It was like we were walking through a haunted house. From the first glimpse of an evil presence in a nursery to her ability to create freeze frames of paranormal activities, her story kept on evolving and had us on the edge of our seats.
And then Stephen, he's a master with his hands in wood carving and painting. His bathroom was where I first noticed his artistry with all the mini paintings. It was amazing to see him create everything and anything out of wood. But he really blew me away with his kitchen. It was jam-packed with so many goodies. He's very rough and rugged in his technique, so all of them are so different, but they've each impressed us with their skill and imagination.
We as judges have brought some constructive criticism, but each time they have taken it very well and leveled up. That's why they're here. Really, it's anyone's guess at this point of who's going to win. They're all so talented.
Well, I'm not gonna make rats. That's Suzette's territory. There'll be some dumpsters, there'll be some industrial elements, and then when you come to the back, it will be gorgeous.
Hello, Philip.
Hey, Boo, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm making 2 alleyways right now.
Just a little urban planning, I guess.
The concrete jungle, that's city living.
You know it.
Tell me, who's rooting for you at home?
Everyone's rooting for me at home, I'm sure. I mean, my friend Michelle, who I made the portrait for, she's definitely my biggest cheerleader.
Aw, Michelle, we stan.
Of course. Sometimes I'm a little tightly wound and I can spin out of control. And Michelle's the one that always reminds me to like, hey, the sun is gonna come up tomorrow. You'll figure it out. Everything's gonna work out. Don't worry about it.
Well, I've sort of raised the ground a little bit with bits of wood and cork stuff. Otherwise, it's just a completely flat thing. So now I've just got to sort of like fiddle around with it a bit. I'm using this cork matting, sort of like a carpet, but you can put it over a load of wood and stuff and you get the undulations and sort of like get the landscape. Painting the baseboard a mucky brown, so like all my other colours, then they always tend to be that colour. And then sort of like start putting green on top and defining the road and stuff. It's sort of like a painted landscape as opposed to a fluffy bits and pieces landscape.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
I've made a lot of miniature gardens in my time. They're a great way to add a pop of colour to the outside of your house.
Fantastic, yes, yes.
One of the tips that I like to use is this is tea, but it has a fantastic consistency, exactly the same as earth, and it makes a brilliant flower bed.
What I'm looking for from their outdoor spaces is something that's thought out. Don't just randomly place things. Curate it inside, curate it outside.
Spray painting my tree so it's dark and a lot spookier. I have the idea. I want to add a tree in there, and I want it to be big enough that it's a bold piece. I love detailing, and this is one of the biggest challenges for me being in this competition is that I'm not able to add in every little detail that I normally would if I were at home. Because I think that the details are what makes the pieces come alive.
I need to make the concrete look like concrete in the alleyway. Just kind of mess it up because there's gonna be some dumpsters and shipping pallets and all kinds of graffiti and stuff like that. Living that mini life, yo.
Hey, Stephen.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Nice to see you.
Tell us about your exterior and what you're doing for the landscaping.
So it's not necessarily a garden, it's sort of more parkland that would have surrounded the house from all sides. You'll have topiary trees, and it's fairly uncluttered.
It's topiary out of pine cones.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
That's fantastic.
Never in a million years would I have thought of that.
They do look like trees. It's like an impressionist painting. It's sort of like the idea is, oh, right, of course.
I love the undulations, by the way. That's really
Yeah, that's
cool.
worked really well. I was really pleased with that. I've never used it before. It's cork.
And this is your driveway up here, so the carriage, I presume, would just drive up along and pull up outside the house.
Yeah.
And you would get outside and go inside the house. Yeah, so you're grinning, but you know I'm right.
I think part of the fun of all this stuff for me is making something out of something else. You could spend a fortune on sort of like going to the doll's house shop and buying all the bits of doll's house stuff you want, or you could just make it out of bits. These are perfect.
They always say, don't cut towards yourself, and I always do that. I'm making a mausoleum. I have the idea and the picture of it in my head, but it's something I've never created before, so I'm a little bit nervous. How am I doing? I have no idea. Sort of resembling a doghouse right now. A mausoleum is essentially just a place that carries a dead body or bodies. Once you go in, you're not coming out. So once I repaint this, it'll be texturized and kind of look like stone. You have to continually tell yourself that it's going to look awful before it starts to look good. And I need to get this right to impress the judges. You're always thinking about, I want to win, and that's starting to really stress me out. I'm starting to lose hope.
You are halfway through your builds.
Oh, there's lots to do. There's lots of decoration and things that I'll fiddle with.
I'm feeling good about time so far. So far, so good. I say that now, but we'll see.
Today's the day that I may not finish. Got this. We got this.
This is the sort of folly that I'm making. So it's sort of like a fake castle, that's the idea. A folly is sort of like a building of no purpose, because it's a folly, it's a whim. A lot of them can be in the style of Greek or Roman temples. People have been on the grand tour and come back and thought, I want a temple. And so they build the temple. It's going to be sort of like they used to have them for optical illusions, just to make them think that they had a castle. It can be any size you want it to be. It's a thing of beauty more than purpose. Just the fact that it's handmade, wood and glue and paint, and sort of that you can see it's a handmade thing, has merit in itself. Oh, God, it's so painful.
I just broke my castle.
Oh. I sort of cracked the folly in half. Unfortunately, it just sort of broke along where it's made. I just think, oh, flipping it, why? Send more glue. It's just annoying, but it's not disastrous.
Hello, Philip.
Hey, Philip.
Hey, how are you?
Last challenge,
Yes,
final
sir.
3. How you feeling?
Oh, good.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm already, like, proud of the house immensely, but I really would just like the nice cap on the whole process.
Tell us about what you're creating here.
What I'm trying to juxtapose here is, like, the alleys are the veins of the city, and then when you come through the front door, we have a magazine launch event happening here with all kinds of greenery, topiaries, floral design. I've never seen, like, a miniature white linen tablecloth. Cool, like, high-end wedding event, so
Right.
yeah, I'm trying to do that. You can never decorate too much. Ooh, so chic.
Hi, Suzanne. Hi, Abba.
Are you making gravestones?
No haunted house is complete without gravestones.
I absolutely agree. What kind of person would buy a home where there were clearly bodies buried right in front of it?
Well, the thing is, the gravestones aren't visible. You only get to see it once you're walking away from the house and they start appearing.
They appear to you.
Yeah. Do you know what plays mind tricks on you?
That is really, really cool. So tell me, who's rooting for you at home?
My better half, definitely. He's rooting for me hard.
That is so sweet.
My husband is my #1 fan. He absolutely loves me. He loves my work. He pushes me every single day.
You've made it this far. What would winning mean to you?
It would feel absolutely incredible to win the title of Best in Miniature. Winning would definitely show that I did make the right decision into quitting my office job and moving into artwork, because I know that throughout my whole entire life, there's been one thing that I love and I love the most, and that's always been art. Being here, it's just another thing that tells me, yes, you're doing okay. It's so little. What is he cutting over there?
I'm making Greek and Roman pots with the lathe. It's the only way to do it, unless I can't really make them all by hand. It'll just take forever.
Oh, come on, Steven. When I'm home working, it's a little bit different. I'm used to kind of being in a quiet setting. Here in the workshop, I will say that sometimes there's always rotary tools going on in the background, and I'm not a woodworker, so I'm not used to that. So those have been challenges.
This is driving me nuts.
I made a little pot. Look at all the effort for that.
I'm making the event tent for my backyard garden. So with this challenge, there has to be a structure of some kind. I toyed around with the idea of putting other buildings to kind of trap this space in. But after the car, I kind of reined in some ambitious ideas like that. And then I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna do one of those very beautiful big white pavilion. It's got a big marble slab. One thing I really wanna nail is the standing tables. I really want to make sure that the fabric looks real. I want them to fall like as if there's weight to them, because fabrics do not scale at all. Yeah, that'll get the job done.
What do you think this is? 18th and 19th century archery got a revival. In country houses, they often did a lot of archery, so I'm going to have just a target and a bow and arrow and stuff. Well, I like history in general, and I like archaeology, and I like classical stuff. The hardest part about making a bow is bending it and putting the string on and securing the string and getting just the right amount of curve without it going dink. I did think of sort of like having a croquet lawn, but archery is a bit more exciting than croquet.
3 hours left on your last challenge. 3 hours left.
Just pure insanity.
Gluing pieces of foam board onto the board so I get some hills and uneven ground. I work on exteriors all the time, but I mean, never in this scale. This is a lot of space to work with. I like landscapes that look realistic. I want you to be able to see different textures, different materials. I don't want it to be flat. This is by far the toughest challenge, just because I have so much space to work with and fill up.
Hello, Stephen.
Hello.
How are you feeling being in the final?
Oh, it's amazing. I never thought I'd be here. Getting each challenge under your belt every time is a bonus. So to actually be in the final is just incredible.
It's glorious.
Yes, great.
Is this what your garden back home looks like?
Yeah, it's only a little garden, but it's just full of topiary trees, sort of balls and sort of like cubes and things.
Beautiful. And I'm assuming you and your partner are the ones who tend to the garden?
Yeah.
I heard she was the reason you came to this competition.
Yes.
Oh, that's lovely. How did she encourage you?
Just says it's by saying that it's just an opportunity, and you've got to take these opportunities. My wife, she's obviously my greatest supporter. She keeps me very grounded and positive, so I'm very lucky in that respect. I would love to win. Winning the competition, it would be everything, really, but far much more than I could possibly imagine. Sort of a confirmation of that chap can do it.
Who knows? Maybe I'll corner the miniature dumpster market after this. Actually, these are really hot right now. Like, to buy for like $100 a pop or $150, like this kind of stuff. The fun part is like when you can mess something up like this and it just comes to life. And it's like the more you mess, the better it gets. I think it's clear I am a bit of a perfectionist. I'm not used to making things that looked beat up. I'm having fun making a mess. Who would have thought? And I get to bash the corners in and crumple them up. Just jam the corners out of something. And then it's just gonna be like, boop. So to fill these dumpsters, I'm going to use real trash bags. I've gone through the house and some things that were ruining my clean surfaces, I've taken and squished. So there's real garbage in the garbage.
Hello, Suzette.
Hi.
Suzette.
How are you feeling?
I am very overwhelmed at the moment.
It shows that you are under pressure this time because look at the chaos.
It's
not like you.
You're digging
It's
deep.
driving me insane. I don't like to work in chaos. I like to build chaos.
As a horror film buff, I love the story that you've told so far. Did it complete in the attic or is it going to follow through in the garden?
It follows through to the garden, yeah. I love what I've created with this house. It's just complete and utter death. This is definitely the scariest miniature house I've ever made. This house is starting to have an effect on me and I'm starting to go mad.
You have 1 hour remaining. 1 hour left.
Ooh, last hour. Oh, I have to sacrifice some things I really didn't want to sacrifice, but it is what it is. But look how cute that looks. Oh.
I have to make my gates, fix the sign I just broke. There's so much to cover. I'm starting to lose hope.
Suzette is furiously sculpting.
Yes.
Her textured landscape is ambitious, but I'm concerned the pressure is getting to her and she won't have enough time to finish. And Philip is furiously cutting things up and building. And we're seeing a new messy side of him today, which is exciting. Stephen is furiously painting.
Yes.
But so far it seems sparse. Still waiting for him to really put that Stephen chaos into his landscape.
This is it. This is the last one, so I have high expectations. I want to be blown away.
Steven's outside space is very Steven, of course. I'm a bit concerned. It seems kind of sparse. I don't know how that's gonna go over. He's usually praised for anything he does, so whatever. For me, it just seems a little bit incomplete.
Philips is all shiny and nice and plasticky. You've got dumpsters down the side, which are brilliant, and graffiti and everything. But it's not messy. It's neat and pretty. And that's fine, and that's what he does, and he does it brilliantly. But it's not for me. I'd cover it in dust and muck.
I'm applying static grass. So that's why I'm putting glue down so the grass will stick to it. I'm using a static grass applicator. It releases an electric charge, and while you're shaking the grass out of the applicator, it charges the fibers so that when they fall onto the glue, they stand up. But you also run the risk of shocking your fingers, which I've done twice already. Oh, that's not nice. That is not pleasant.
Last minute. This is your final minute, everybody.
Oh, bollocks.
Oh my God. You're killing me.
Pray for me, huh?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is time. Hands up.
Wow, I can't believe it's all done.
And give yourselves a round of applause. You did it! Yeah!
Yes, I think I've got a winner. I think it's magnificent with the whole house. I just think it's #1.
I am mind blown with myself. I did it. I'm not entirely sure if it's good enough to win Best in Miniature, but I'm looking at it and I'm thinking I'm damn proud of what I made.
I think I really achieved something I didn't think I was going to achieve. Two vastly different worlds, you know, split apart by brick walls, and they both have so much personality. I do think it's enough to win.
Nice job.
Today, we're looking at the creativity and innovation of your outdoor space, as well as the overall impact of your home. Philip, it was the tallest miniature house in the whole competition.
Tell us about the concept for your outdoor living space.
This person's lucky enough to own the lot behind them and have a green space. And you've got a magazine launch party that's about to happen. All the furniture, tables, the pavilion. On the other side of the wall, you've got your alleyways, your dumpsters, your garbage, your graffiti. I had to do that as an homage to New York City. You know, that's real city life.
The juxtaposition between the dark, the light, the dirty to the glam is brilliantly done. Very clever.
Thank you.
I love that.
Your pavilion, it feels sharp, neat. It feels like a real pavilion would feel. This, for me, has that kind of Philip feeling. Maybe it's because it's so neat and it's so pristine. There is not a rough, messy edge, but you would never allow a rough, messy edge, would you? And then I saw your dumpsters, and I love them. You have completely gone away from what you have done.
I wanted to show I could do that, but this is who I am, and this is what my brain does. I like this more personally. There's so many items, there's so much detail in each room that I am genuinely the most proud I think I've ever been of a piece of artwork.
That's awesome.
The speed and accuracy that you work is amazing to watch, so thank you for sharing that with us.
Thanks, yeah. I don't know, oh my God, did I open Pandora's box to making grungy miniatures? I can't switch tracks now, I'm too old.
Hi, Steven.
Hello, hello.
Please share the story of your outdoor living space with us.
The idea was that it's sort of based on an English country house, and rather than it being plonked by the side of the road or anything, it's in the middle of a landscape. We've got a folly to look at. It's there to look nice. It's not really a functional building. Obviously, it's got the drive, so you can get your carts and horses in and your carriages.
I love the folly.
Thank you.
It makes me smile and chuckle. The detail you have on this is lovely. It does look aged, weathered. I love the old feeling that you have and the uniqueness that is Stephen.
Thank you.
One thing that I really love is, of course, you took something found and recreated it. The pine cones as trees, beautiful. I don't know how you even thought of that, but it makes all the sense in the world. And then just the way you applied little bits of paint on them to give them discoloration, fantastic. I think the area of the grass was a little bit much to create with the paint.
You have the constraints of the doors opening, which
Yes.
meant that you couldn't fill this area as much as
Yes.
you could have done. Why didn't you do a back garden instead of a front garden?
But I think it's nice to have it sort of open at the front, just because there's space to play with stuff.
I suppose I'm just used to you going a bit berserk with just about everything. This is quite plain almost for you.
Yeah, yes, I guess it is. They say, oh, your garden's not very big. Even if I stuck it out the back, it's not going to be a big garden. And I wanted it to be with the house as you look at it from the front. And because mine's such a brilliant house and piece of engineering, you can actually open the front, so it's like the back anyway. So it's the best of both worlds. I think it's magnificent.
You've held a masterclass in painting. You've given us many lessons in history. You've shown us that you can create more or less anything from items lying around. This journey, how's it been for you?
It's been amazing. It's one of those things that the more you look, the more you see as well. I like it because it doesn't look like it was made yesterday, and it looks like it was handmade, which is what I wanted. It's sort of, you know, someone's spent time and love on it, and that's what they've come up with.
You've brought that dream to us in your own crazy ways.
Yes.
Suzette, we always knew that when we were coming to your house, there was going to be a great story, some amazing details, and something that's going to terrify us.
This is what I love to do day in and day out, and it's just amazing to share it with everyone.
Can you tell us about the story, the concept in your front yard?
While the story progresses and the evil starts to show itself, you begin to see that this whole time, what's been surrounding the house has been gravestones, mausoleum, and just utter and complete death.
So the front sign, I tried to read it here, but it's not English, right?
That's in Latin. It says versus infernum, which translates to towards hell.
A little different than a street number, right?
Yes.
So this is the name of the house? This is the entrance? This is this property?
Yes.
Got it. This haunting but gorgeous tree, this branch that you found is perfect. The effect with the grass and your landscaping, you're using that really cool static grass applicator. Looks fantastic. And then the colorations that you did, really, really, really convincing. Cleverly done.
There's a lot of different techniques and materials, which is amazing. This little mausoleum. Tell us what goes on inside there.
I don't think we want to know what's in there.
The shape, the door for me was a little small. Bob, you're going to put some coffins in there to illustrate the point. There he goes.
You'd have to dip.
Bob.
He'd have to dip. He would just open the door, throw it in, and if he's got any sense, run for his life. One of the things that we strive for is realism. You have done a beautiful job of the landscaping and the combinations of materials that you have used. I love that.
It's now complete. The interior, the exterior. So how do you feel about the overall house now that you're completed?
When I stand back and I stare at everything, I am extremely proud of what I've made. I can't believe I pushed myself through all of this. It's been an insane journey.
We have a lot to cover today. You're not only judging how each competitor did with the big challenge, but how they've done with their houses overall.
We've watched these artisans build these houses from flat pack into their dream home. They have transported me along their journey, but into their homes. And the stories, I've just loved it.
Stephen had 3 wins and 2 back-to-back with his bathroom and his children's room. And that's when he really got my attention. And then when you thought you had Stephen figured out, he came back with that kitchen, which was incredible.
Suzette won 3 big challenges: the dining room, the bedroom, and the attic. This is a house outside my normal comfort zone. Never have I liked a Gothic horror house. But she took me there. The way she captures movement in her dining room in the attic, do you know, I've never seen that done before. Blew my mind.
Philip won 2 challenges, his living room and his office. And this is where he really started to show off his design aesthetic. He was answering our criticisms from challenges before with composition, introducing material. So we started to see his mastery of creating pretty much anything he wanted.
The other thing about Philip is he makes this look so easy, and it's not.
So the wins are almost evenly distributed between the 3 of them.
What did you think about the artist's landscaping skills?
Stephen created the perfect bow for his very boxy, square, symmetrical home. He added some really, really creative trees with the pine cones on the side and the folly out front. He reminded us how he's such a master with paints and materials and wood because it was so well executed.
With Stephen, I'm used to him packing lots and lots of details into a small space. Here was a big space. There was not a lot of details. Well laid out, has not as much details as I would have liked. Suzette, it's very difficult to achieve realism on a very flat surface. So what she's done is use all these materials to create a textured landscape. She uses clay, she uses wood, she uses the foam board. Oh, it's very, very clever because it looks so real. Her skill set is amazing.
She pulled off a very difficult task using different tricks that she doesn't normally use, and I was impressed by that.
If you were small, you'd be running for your life through that thing.
Yeah.
Philip, I love the pavilion that he's made. It still feels a little architecturally model for me until you get to the alleyways. It's just a beautifully scaled model that I can lose myself in, and I can think, you know, is that real? Is that a model? And if it was photographed, I couldn't tell.
He had a huge challenge with the position and the size of his house on that board. Clever solution with the alleyways, and he gave us New York in a different light. So he actually gave us something new for the first time in the competition, which was refreshing. So that was really nicely done.
This is it. It's time to name Best in Miniature.
My heart is just racing and I can't catch my breath. This being the last one and who's gonna be announced. Yeah, it's stressful.
You're three there, and one of you has to be a winner. Could be me, could be you, could be them.
They're so different. How do you compare them? They all are amazing, but I do think I have what it takes to be best in miniature.
Miniaturists, you have taken us on a glorious journey as you've built your miniature masterpieces, one room at a time. But only one of you can be best in miniature. The winner of this trophy, $10,000, and the bespoke residency at the International Guild of Miniature Artisans is Suzette. You are best in miniature.
Oh my God, thank you.
So proud of you.
I love you so much.
Well done, well done. Oh, look at that.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Who thought that spooky could win? That is insane. It's a surreal feeling. I'm overwhelmed. It's been such a long journey.
You can say that again. I'm super thrilled for Suzette, like immensely thrilled for Suzette.
She's done an amazing job all the way through, and it's quite right that she's won.
I'm so happy for you. I really am. Suzette used every different material that you could possibly use in model making: wood, clay, the grass technique, and probably a few more that I've never heard of to create a masterpiece.
I might have a new hobby on my hands. Suzette won because she's not only talented, so she's a great storyteller. I love the fact that she can spin fantasy and still show her artistry and entrance us all.
I just know that I'm on the right path now. Yes, you're doing okay. Best in miniature. It's wild. I did it.